We are getting closer to back to school time. Late July, August upon us. President Trump is calling for schools to open up nationwide this fall. Is that a good idea? We turn to our ideas man, the one and only, our national columnist, Ron Hart. Ron, what do you think about returning to school? Should students be back? Should it depend on how many cases are in that area? Is there a right answer here? And if there is, will you reveal it to us on this broadcast?
I wish I knew, but I think the kids need to go back to school. They need to learn. There's a very slight chance they have a problem with COVID at that age, and they're driving their parents nuts. I mean, if they don't, it used to say it takes a village to raise kids. Now it takes a vineyard to raise kids. If the scientists don't get a vaccine pretty soon, I think the mothers and fathers of America will pretty soon get a vaccine. But it doesn't look really good. I think the Walmart and Target came out with a school clothing line this year. It's all pajamas, so they're not anticipating going back.
I have almost an 18-year-old who's a rising senior, and I must tell you, I love him to death, but I want to put him in a headlock just about 24/7. He's making me nuts, making me crazy.
Yeah, it's been a tough year. We need to put up the Christmas tree. It's called the year.
I just, parenthood I love, but I'm ready for it to come to a different conclusion. Joe Biden maintaining a double-digit lead over President Trump in a number of the polls, but polls are not necessarily correct in these United States of America.
Yeah. It's amazing. He's 10 points up. I will take the other side. I'll take the Trump side of that right now. They tend to sample an inordinate amount of Democrats, 33% oversampling of Democrats. So it tends to be more about fundraising and momentum than reality with these polls. Although Trump's had a tough month. I mean, Biden is sitting in the basement doing pretty well. Trump has $1 billion he's raised. Biden has $633 million he's raised, all for a $400,000 a year job. So these guys really don't like to go through TSA at Hartsfield. They want to fly the private jet.
Baseball is underway. Some thoughts about sports returning?
It should. I mean, I've really enjoyed golf. It's been really fun to watch without a gallery. Baseball, I think the way most baseball teams are, there's not much people watching it anyway in August and September. So I'm happy to have any form of sports back. I hope they do and play well. I really hope SEC football comes back, because I would hate to see the South without football. That's when it gets ugly. That's when we revolt.
Yeah, I don't want to be drinking Jack and Coke out of a red plastic cup with nothing to watch.
Right. And, we always stand for the national anthem. One time we kneel is when we drop the bourbon bottle out of our song.
You and I doing alcohol jokes, man. We need to get out of this right now. Ron, thank you. We appreciate
Good to see you.
Good to see you, Ron.